Hi, my name is Lucas Foley. Today we'll be going over basic outdoor identification and skills. Today we'll be talking about the trees and plants that you'll encounter here at Gardner Dam. There are two major types of trees, coniferous and deciduous. You can find coniferous trees by the needles they have instead of the broad, flat leaves that deciduous trees have. We'll then be talking about the different parts of a tree. So this is the trunk of a birch tree. Above the trunk, you have the leaves and the branches. Below it, you have the roots of the tree, which help collect water. There are four types of trees that you'll encounter here at Gardner Dam. One is the birch tree, most commonly known for its paper-like bark. Another is the white oak tree, and you can tell that's deciduous because of the flat, wide leaves that it has to help rain fall down into the roots. Here, we have a maple leaf, known for its 5 points on the leaf, and is also waxy on top, much like the other deciduous trees here. Animals use these trees for food sources and shelter. Humans use these to make paper, maple, and maple syrup. The types of plants that you'll encounter here at Gardner Dam are such as lichen. Lichen has a spongy feel and kind of looks rough around the edges. It is most commonly found on trees and rocks, and animals use it as a food source. Next up, we have clover, most commonly identified by its 3 leaves. Other animals also use this as a food source and is commonly known for attracting bees. Then, we have large fern, which can be seen as a giant fan and is also very waxy and smooth. Animals can actually eat the buds of these plants. Here's the milkweed plant. It is commonly used by most insects as a fuel source, such as monarch butterflies and bumblebees, along with ants. Humans don't really use this, but we like to watch all the bees and other insects. Here we have a giant eastern hemlock tree. So, first you see the large ring of bark. The bark is used to protect the tree and also help move water up and down from the roots up to the branches. Next, there's each ring. Each ring shows you how well of a year that it was while it was growing. The thicker the ring, the more bountiful the year. That means that there was much more water available for the tree and had a longer time to grow. However, if there was a drought, then it would be a smaller ring. So we've been able to take this tree back to the time that its seedling first saw light back during the Revolutionary War. And here, we've been able to locate at the first pin that the War of 1812 against Great Britain took place while the tree was this size. Here, we have a white cedar. And you can tell it's a coniferous tree because of the small needle-like leaves that it has instead of the large, flat leaves that deciduous trees have. Though it isn't in season, it usually does dispense cones like all of your other pine cones that you see on the ground. Next up, we're going to be planting a tree. This is an oak tree, and because you can tell, because it dropped acorns. So, in order to plant it, we're going to plant it like so in this hole that I've made. We're going to take the dirt here, and we're going to cover it up. And we're going to pat it down a little bit. While it's growing, we're going to water it daily, and we're going to make sure that where we planted it has enough sunlight. So that way it can grow, and it can have energy for food. After it sprouts up out of the ground, we then don't have to water it daily, and it can just simply grow, and we'll let nature take its course.